Hello everybody, I'm Tom, and you are watching me play Dark Souls Remastered. So we've pretty much finished with the DLC. There's two more things we can do here. Or two more notable things we can do here. That is Artorias' grave right there. It's where his soul is laid to rest. But the first thing we need to do is that there is a great black dragon named KALAMEET that we were told not to fight, but we're gonna go do it anyway. Careful, this path down here is the way to get there, by the way. Careful when you're coming down here, just because there is a lot of dogs down here, and they blend in with the background a lot. To the point where I think they're actually green. In fact, I'm going to use my shield. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see them there. You can see them moving. Hello. See, they have this kind of weird yellow and black mottly pattern. But they blend into this area incredibly well. Also, you can see that they do bleed damage, and also a fair amount of damage. More damage than I would expect, in all honesty. However, those two you usually don't have to worry about, because they won't chase you. I just went back there for the item. This is the direction we have to go, and there is more through... God damn it. There is more through here. As you can see, one there... Hello. I think there's at least one more. Maybe two more. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the one. Oh, there it is. Two more. So those three there that I killed last, you'll have to run past to get back to this boss fight. I'm intrigued what this message is. I assume just like I did it or something. Oh, it's actually harder to get up there than I thought. Interesting. I'm just wasting time at this point, but... I'm intrigued. Maybe this way? Interesting that they managed to get up there. It's probably just like a annoying jump to get up there. But we can see here there's a big gate. Good luck. Fair enough. I could foresee a lot of people dying to this boss. There he is there. Crystal Lizard there, if you're interested in the Crystal Lizard. Now, it's very tempting to run in here and try and get these items. But doing so will probably get you dead. Here he comes. Now that may seem impossible. And that's probably because it's... I was gonna say it's impossible. Strictly speaking, it's not impossible. You can actually kill KALAMEET before doing this, but this is the intended way to kill KALAMEET. You go back to the character who told you about KALAMEET, which is Goff. You can actually reclimb the ladder, shoot him as he flies past, and then go back down, he'll go to fly past again, you climb back up, you shoot him. It's tedious as all hell and not worth doing it. I think Lobos Jr. has a highlight of him doing it at some point, so you could probably go check that out. If I find it, I'll link it in the cards or whatever. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's a pain in the ass. I tried it once, I got to like half health, died, and I just gave up, because there was no way I was going to do that again. Definitely not recommended. The much better way is come up here, because you get probably the best cutscene in the game, apart from anything else.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing me duress? Yes, I thought as much. He's called KALAMEET. Ferocious dragon indeed, even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end. Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons. Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
And that, I think, is one of the coolest cutscenes in the entire game. You notice when he was reaching over for his bow, he had to fumble for it a few times, because, as he said earlier, he's blind, or at least he thinks he's blind. If you kill him, which I don't suggest doing, he's fucking awesome, but you can get the lore on his helmet that says that the eye holes are filled in with some kind of resin. So he's probably not actually blind, he's probably just been blinded, as it were. If he took off his helmet, he'd probably see fine, but... So he did a blind shot based purely off hearing. You can actually... There's points in there where you can sort of see him, like, listening to see where KALAMEET is. But goddamn, it's cool. And what that does is it stops KALAMEET from flying around all the place. Which means we can kill him. Which is nice. I was going to take my armor off and go Dragon v Dragon. The problem with that is that I probably want the range of my claymore anyway. And since I'm not using my fist to punch things, it's not as useful to be in dragon mode. I'm essentially just getting rid of defense for no real benefit. Now, I can run past these dogs, but I think it may be quicker for me to just kill them. Simply because... Oh, there's the other one. That's the good attack. That's the attack I can just attack them back after. I don't know why he runs this way. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Alright, cool. Dog's dead. Now, you may think since he can't fly, you can just stand up here and shoot arrows at him. Nah. They prevent that. I mean, I guess strictly speaking you can do that, but... They hide him behind this wall, so you'd have to draw him out and then run back. And he usually retreats back there if you climb up that Ow. I locked on. You don't want to be locked on in this fight. Don't catch me! Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead, but I will be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drink. If I get hit once now, I'm pretty much dead. That little thing floating above my head is the mark of KALAMEET, as it were. Ow. Which doubles all damage taken by you. And the reason that's on my head is because he caught me in his, like, grab attack. I'm gonna have to get used to this boss again. It's been a while since I've fought him. I'll go death montage at this point. It is worth noting that this shouldn't take me anywhere near as long as previous fights, because KALAMEET is an easier boss than, say, Manus, for instance. Or even Artorias, to be perfectly honest. He has fewer attacks, and there's some attacks where you can just attack after and you're fine. But, nevertheless, I'll go death montage now, and then the successful attempt. Damn it. It was a bad place to try and heal, but oh well. Whoopsie! Oh, I got comboed. I believe that I rolled early enough for that. Maybe I'm wrong. I was pretty sure I rolled out of the range of that. I mean, clearly I'm wrong, because I died, but you know what I mean. Once again, got caught in the neck. you got me. Ow, fuck. Any other attacker would have been fine. There we go, Obsidian Greatsword. Sweet. Now I'm happy. There we go. And we got the sword on the last kill too, so that's nice. Got the Calamity Ring. Now, there's a few things to loot around here. One is my soul. You can sort of see over there. This water isn't deep, by the way. You can walk in it, no problem. But there's a chest over there that glows really weirdly. Don't worry about the weird glow. It's just some weird colour problems with it. But if we come over here, it's Titanite Slab, which is very, very good. I believe that's the second Titanite Slab we have as well. Yes, it is. What that'll allow you to do is get your weapon from a +10 up to a +15, or rather, I should say a +14 to a +15. It takes large Titanite shards to go from 10 to 14, and then from the 14th to the 15th, you need Titanite Slab. And there's a kind of significant jump between a +14 and a +15 for most weapons, as far as damage goes. So that's the second one in the game, and the second of only two in the game, unless you farm them. And they are farmable. They're very, very rare drops off Dark Wraiths. 3 great Goth arrows. I think maybe it's here that you fire the arrow from. I can't remember exactly. There's some place where you can sit where it's safe. I think maybe it's here where you shoot Goth's great arrows at him. I can't remember. But I'm talking about how to kill him before. If I'm interesting. Huh. That must be a developer message because I can't read it. I never knew this was here. I wonder if they put this in here for remastered version or whether this was here otherwise. Just to let you know that, hey, go talk to Golf. He'll help you. And they give you the arrows there as another way to try and, one, pull your attention over here so you see the item, and two, so you can... Interesting. I didn't know that was there. Good to know. I'm going to Homeward Bone out of here, assuming I have enough Homeward Bones. I have 12 Homeward Bones, I think I'm good. And with 60,000 souls, I think that's 2 levels, probably? If I were to hazard a guess. Maybe only 1, but pretty sure that's 2. Nah, maybe only 1. Nope, 2, good. Alright, so that puts my dexterity up to 40, which is nice. So next up I wanted endurance to 30, then strength to 40, then pump into vitality essentially. Cool. No problem. Now, there's one more thing I want to do, and I want to do it in this episode. Is that when we first came to this place, we fought the Sanctuary Guardian. And I died quite a few times to him, because I'm not very good at fighting that fight. That's where he was. If we go there now, there's now 2 Sanctuary Guardians. Because this game is evil. And we're going to try and take them on too. But after we do this, pretty much, I think there was a few drops that I missed, but other than that, see, we see one over there and then one over there. This fight sucks. But after we do this, that's everything in the DLC done. I believe they have a lot less health. And that's how you usually die. One of them's meleeing you, which you're trying to dodge, and the other one just shoots lightning at you. What I tried there, where I just sort of ran for one of them and tried to wear it down quick... Oh, whoops. I didn't actually rest that of the bonfire. Where I tried to like wear it down is usually the best way to do it. I find anyway. Let's go... Ulyssil Sanctuary, I think, is where we need to go. And I've got to have to actually properly rest at that bonfire. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, simply because, like, for my recording time currently, it's like 43 minutes or thereabouts. But, like... It's hard to say, because I'm going to cut out all those fights into a death montage for KALAMEET. Like, I imagine I'm still under 20 minutes. I think I can probably do both of these and then leave the DLC area, and I'm pretty much good, I think. Also worth noting, you get very little for killing these two. Other than brownie points. Ow. Yeah, this could take me some time. I wonder if you can cheese him in there. There's nothing locking you into this room. I wonder if I can poison one with poison arrows. I'm going to try and cheese, because I've never tried before. Actually, before we do that, I have to look at the Obsidian Greatsword, which is the sword I got from KALAMEET. Greatsword, attack type, regular. This greatsword, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the one-eyed black dragon KALAMEET, the last of the ancient dragons. The mystical power of this obsidian blade will be released when held with both hands. It has a special attack. I can show it off, in fact. That's its special attack. That will go through a lot of durability. As we can see now, that uses 50 durability out of 350 that it has. Somewhat ridiculous. So we want a bow, because I was going to try and cheese. I've never tried this before. Also worth noting is we have the KALAMEET ring, or the Calamity ring, as it is actually called. Receive double damage. A ring enchanted by the orange eye of KALAMEET, the bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown, or at least well hidden. It's essentially a challenge ring. That's what it is. It allows you to, It allows you to do challenge runs where you take double damage. Well, down I go. They are fully cheesable though, and I want to see if I can cheese them. I've never cheesed them before. I think I've got it down. I need them to run at me, and then I need to hit them in the face. The problem is they like to spam electricity. This is a lot harder than just fighting them normally, by the way. It's just more tedious and annoying. Here we go. Oh, god damn it, the head jump. He did the head jump attack. Which is a dumb attack. They literally just jump and, like, hit you in the head. Like, kick you in the head, and it does, like, a bunch of damage for some reason. Alright, I'm almost to the point where cheese isn't worth it, and I'm just gonna kill them normally. Almost. But I really want to see if I can cheese them. At least one of them. Fuck me. I have one hit off death. So it is definitely doable. I just need to get better at... I mean, better and lucky, honestly. If they just keep shooting electricity, they would kill me easily, but... They need to be dum-dums and run up and get hit in the face with my sword. If they do that, we're all good. Poop. Cheesed. That was harder than just fighting them, I'll be honest. Oh, fuck me. Oh, you can choose him from here, too. Worthwhile trade. Whew. Well, that was definitely worth 6,000 souls. As I said, there's very little reason to fight those two. The only other benefit is the fact that you can get another chance to cut off their tail for the whip if you don't get it the first time. So that's something. But, as I said, pretty pointless fight. I'm not sure if they respawn. I'll have to go check. But I killed them, so that's something. Took me a long time. Granted, if I just fought them normally from the start, it probably would have been better than trying to cheese them the entire way. But, you know, the cheese was harder than the actual fight, that's for damn sure. But, 6,000 souls, definitely worth it. So fucking pointless. Do they respawn? They do respawn. Okay. So you can farm them, I suppose. I don't know why you would, but you can. Oy. They are perfectly cheesable, though. But with that, I'm pretty happy to say I've finished the DLC. And as such, we're going to head back to Firelink Shrine, and that's going to be it for this episode. And in fact, that's going to be it for this month, because next month we're swapping over to Vampire again. So it kind of worked out. If my counting is correct, I could be wrong there, I may be 1 or 2 off, but I don't think I am. I think this is the last episode in May. So this is the last Monday in May, so this will be the last Dark Souls for May, and then July we'll be coming back with more Dark Souls. But thanks for watching, I shall see you next time. Hey, Sigurd.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
I believe we already talked to him, it's just that it seems like ages ago, it's just that I was doing the DLC, so it didn't push any story forward for, like, main game progression. Anyway, thanks for watching, I shall see you next time, which will be in about a month, apparently. I'm glad I kind of finished the DLC right on when I was stopping Dark Souls for the month. So, it'll be a month until next Dark Souls, so that's a thing. However, thanks for watching, I shall see you next time. Bye.